Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem, where today we are again on the title screen. Or not the title screen. We're on not the title screen. Because I don't want to show spoilers before I can say, hey, there's going to be spoilers in this stream. That's how it goes. Hang on a sec. I've got a new audio interface, which you might be noticing is allowing me to be louder on stream without clipping. Which, hey, that's nice. It's really nice. Though I am now realizing that I need to change some levels regarding the audio, the volume of my monitoring of my own voice, because I set that up without using my streamer voice and with using my regular voice. Anyway, here we go. We are heading to Raccoon City. This, I shouldn't have loaded the autosave. I should have loaded the manual save. We've still got a cutscene to watch. Thankfully, I can fix that right now. There we go. Hey there, California. Poor Sherry got vaccinated against the G virus, not the T virus.
Hey, checking in.
Good timing. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need a higher clearance.
I requested one, and I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say. Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together. Till the end. I've always been good at working in the shadows.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
I'm gonna find Grace. She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
What do you want to bet they switched to first person for that tiny little jump over the fence? Because Portia was like, no, you can't show our car doing anything that might harm it. So they had to have the car not be on camera for that. I bet that's what it was.
Well, the road's gone. Gonna have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
So, wow, Leon's not even allowed to aim his weapon at his car. Other cars, sure, but not at the Porsche. Also, that license plate there. ND equals 9642. 9642 being the Resident Evil games that Leon appeared in. Though, if we wanted to be really accurate, we'd also have a G between the 4 and the 2. But Gaiden is super not canon. Because if it was canon, Leon wouldn't be. All right, got some points to spend. Is this rifle suppressed? It looks suppressed, but I don't know if it is suppressed. Right, can't upgrade anything but stability for this thing at this point. And stability doesn't feel super important. What I should do is grab some upgrades for the snapper. Because it is my trusty sidearm. Wow, this trusted companion charm is not super useful. It just makes your handgun better in situations where you would rather use a different gun. And we are using stuff from the DLC now, even though it's a paid DLC giving me a benefit. It's also not my first playthrough.
Stopped here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
So, we've got a skin for the alligator snapper that gives it a tactical light, and yet we still just hold a flashlight in our hands. And if you turn the camera just right, you can see Leon pointing the flashlight at his own shoulder while he runs. Yep. Just pointing it through his own chest if you are running left of camera while turning the camera slightly to the right. Right, we should go to the building next to this one, because while it isn't necessary for progression, it is necessary for goodies. And this is not a run where I'm going for the fast clear time. And I do appreciate getting an extra 5,000 pointos. Also known as credits. Still not super sure what the "Can You Hear It Too" is a reference to. It could be to Mr. Raccoon, having been here. Having been there. Though it could also be a reference to the final puzzle, but the final puzzle has nothing that you get there. But the final puzzle is let the two hear the voice. Or let the sweet pair hear the voice. The Japanese version does not mention anything about the pair being sweet. It's just let the two hear the voice. Or the pair, in fact. Alright. Time to meet a spider. And this time I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of ammo on this thing. Like, we're not going to just bring it down for free or anything, but just taking a quick look up where we know it's going to come from. Don't see no spiders up there. But, I mean, something had to string up that car. Ah, that's why I didn't see no spiders up there. It was on top of the overpass.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of wild. This is the first time we've seen a spider in the RE engine. At least a spider enemy. Well, outside of Monster Hunter. We have seen Raknakadaki and Lalabrina and Nersilla. This is the first time we've seen a spider in the RE engine in a Resident Evil game. There we go. And we do not fire at the spider yet because this is a scripted sequence and shooting at the spider is just a waste of ammo. Yeah, I mean, that thing's only busted through brick walls. Surely a single door will hold it. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything down here, so up we go. But we do not go up any further. Ah, one of them got me. Forgot that it's a hold when they get you. There we go. Only got once. Doesn't do too much damage. Didn't spend any ammo. I still feel like there's no reason for it not to attack us on this ladder.
You're real fast, you know that.
Oh, it's up there. Not where I had wanted it to be. So we're gonna go around looking for goodies and also for this. Hey Leon, how about you throw it? Not much point to doing damage to its front because its front is armored. But its butt ain't. Oh, we found where it was. In the most inconvenient possible location. Okay. Well, that's a chance to go back up here and throw this at it. Oh, it's still coming. There you are. Missed. Unfortunately, we appear to be out of explosives.
I don't know.
Thankfully, we got that med injector just now. I think I might have accidentally double used med injectors or heals in general, but such is life. Leon, let's not get caught on corners, please. Dang. Pressed my parry button with improper timing. And we are super dead. Tasty.
You're real fast, you know that.
Ah, that was what the interact prompt I saw was. Okay, that ought to help us a little bit. And it should pop up over there next.
Where are you?
Oh, not quite. Ow. Oh, we have no heal to use at the moment. That's mildly problematic. It's not going to bust through the wall here this time. Inconvenient. Oh. Wow, it really doesn't want me going for that explosive. Okay, there it is.
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time to lose control.
Okay, let's use this now. Dang. Okay. These little jerks are not ignorable. There we go. And this time I'm confident that I got all the goodies.
Guess our Raccoon City hospitality.
I forgot to put the charm on the Requiem that gives it more power for its final shot. But we will put it on later. We won't forget forever. Alright, so that way is where we're supposed to go. This way is the one-way door. Got it. When paths are being traced, it makes dark areas like this even darker. Where is Leon's flashlight coming from? Has he stowed it conveniently in his hip pouch? It looks like he has. And yet, it still turns with his face instead of with his hip. Why doesn't he do that when he's holding a gun one-handed?
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first, and they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
Unless you had, like, a helicopter or something. So just real quick, gonna make sure that my graphic settings are all the way they should be, because I did install the most recent NVIDIA driver, which did add things for this game, and it looks like everything is in fact the way it should be. Good. So down here, I believe, was a Mr. Raccoon and a door that we were definitely coming through later. Or maybe there wasn't even a Mr. Raccoon. Oh, hello. I don't know if I found that my first time through. I don't know if it was there the first time through. They've definitely added some things in New Game Plus. Trading one handgun bullet for 12 is not a bad trade by any stretch. Two free rifle ammo is also not bad.
Now, whose camp is this?
Whose camp could it be? I'll take 2 steel boys and 10 handgun ammo.
Sure, there's an old BSAA camp here. Place is trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
Interesting.
What is it?
The computer's not locked. And they were also headed to the center of Raccoon City.
Interesting, too. That reminds me. I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
Leon triggered the alarm. Well, looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
Can't quite afford that body armor. Can't afford this case upgrade, which we want. And I kind of want a med injector, so... Okay, that's fully upgraded. The Requiem wants to have the power shades. There's a Mr. Raccoon right near here that I missed. Where is he? How have I missed him? Okay, he is... supposed to be, like, basically right here. I guess I've missed him because I never tucked myself in here. I don't hear him. Is he up there? I bet he's up there, and that's how I missed him. Map suggests he's right on top of this vehicle. Or perhaps right underneath. But I would hear him if he was close. And I don't. Place is dead silent. So yeah, he's got to be up there. Which I guess means we need a better vantage. So like maybe from a nearby roof we can snipe him. And that's how I missed him. That's not the save machine. That's not the save machine either. Bonk. And we know there will be zombies in here. But not quite yet. I'll take a free grenade. There are some things that I never made Leon craft during my first playthrough. I need to fix that if I want to get one of the challenges complete. All right, so we know the zombies.
Where are all the bodies?
They're buried under the disturbed earth. And maybe this time we can crush a few of them using those. Okay, not quite as crushed as I was hoping he would be. Wow, really? Just flailing about? Wow, he killed me with it. Okay, and looks like this was after I got the stuff from in here. Yep. Well, since we know we die in one hit.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Let's not hang out quite so close to them. Alright, nobody's really hanging out under that one. And that one can't crush anybody to begin with. Thanks for failing to grab me there, sir. I hit my parry button, but because I had gone past him, he got behind me. Get back. I was not trying to use that, but okay. Ah, dang, he got up. Was really hoping to use that against an enemy closer to me rather than as in front of me as that. I would much rather use my more potent resources against enemies that pose more of an immediate threat. Oh, they're climbers. Down he goes. And he's done. Believe I saw one more staggering around down there. Sure did. Okay. I believe that is all of the immediate threats dealt with. Just in case I didn't make handgun ammo last time. Thought I saw a pickup prompt, but no, it was just the skylight having its path traced off some blood. I see that herb. Well, glad he didn't drop anything, because otherwise I'd have to jump down to get it. Ooh. Like, actually, who? Ah. You. Dang it. There we go. Whole lot of noise, not a lot of busting through the door. Oop, we definitely need the flashlight.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have. Should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
There should, but first there should be a green herb right here. What's he doing there? We can't even get up there. At least not as far as I know.
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
Yep, there's one.
BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver. Relays over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
Doesn't have anything to say about the gas station.
Got the location for those parts. Going to collect them now.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
And sure enough, Mr. Raccoon is in fact on the overpass. So we got 1, 2, 3 zombies that I can see on that overpass. And again, we never go up there. What are they doing there? Are they just here for target practice to waste my ammo? I mean, I guess we get credits for them, so it's not an utter waste. There are worse ways to spend sniper bullets. Like by missing. Honestly, probably shouldn't spend them on these guys, though. These guys we can catch from behind and then use Leon's axe to dispatch. Oh, the guy inside the gas station. Might be a little tougher to do that for. Just enough to afford body armor. Let's get it. Oh, right. We didn't lower that. Because we don't lower it yet. We use our key to get through here. Nice that they let us get that one without using a bullet. I think a hand grenade is the one thing I never made. Because it takes 2 large gunpowder and that hurts. Ah, that's why we didn't go in there. You just keep looking that way, sir. Pretty sure this guy was the tutorial for Leon's stealth kills to begin with. Sorry, bud, you're never getting out of here. We're not going to get a free machine gun going this way this time. Just need Sir to turn around. And got him. Then we open this for goodies. Ammo for a gun I don't have, and a grenade. Then we open this one for baddies. Amuses me that hopping up in there convinces this guy to present his back to us. Problem is that guy's back is a trap. Right, I didn't get the guy who was under the water over there. But knowing this guy's back is a trap. Hang on a sec. Had an insect on me. Needed to discover what species it was and make sure it doesn't have any friends around here. Okay. Yes, knowing this guy's back is a trap, we'll just get rid of him early. Before said trap can be sprung. Okay, it wasn't you. No, you're already kaput. You. Not you. Wasn't there a guy around there who was, in fact, going to get up and be a problem? I recall there being a guy discovered under the water. This guy's already been bisected. I guess maybe the explosion got him too. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, that guy's missing a head, so it ain't him. Give these two a nice present. A nice, apparently non-lethal present. Oh. Can't believe I've been going for heads instead of legs all stream. But I have fixed my mistake. And I believe this gets us pretty much back to where we started. Yeah, we're past where we started. Cool. So that means we have cleaned out the lower level. We have not yet cleaned out the lower level. There is a scrap. And that's why I didn't see it. It was on one of the corpses. All right, come on out, you two. Or you, yeah, you two. There we go. And yep, the place where the machine gun was is machine gunless. So he got exploded, so he's probably not getting up. Yep. And that's him dealt with. And he is apparently everyone that's up here. So, battery number 1 obtained and placed. To the sewage facility. Shame we don't have a crank yet. Making a hand grenade just so that we can have made a hand grenade. And then stacking hand grenades. And that's locked for now. Got nothing to combine that green herb with. There appear to be no Mr.'s Raccoon in here. So now we know there is a Blisterborn over there. And there's also a lot of stuff to make taking care of a Blisterborn easier over there. Really wish that melee attack didn't score the kill, because if it didn't, then we could have at least prevented completely any possibility that that guy would have risen as a blister head. Alright, so there's the Blisterborn. And thankfully that... nope, that didn't explode far enough away to prevent any blister heads here. And that didn't explode far enough away either. But that got rid of the blister head. Now we can come over here, make use of these goodies. That's not where I wanted that. Let's use this one the old-fashioned way instead of throwing it. Blisterborn, could you pick up the pace? I want to hit you in addition to this pair of zombies. I mean, hey, at least we get a pair of them. There we go. Stumble forward again, please. There we go. That is basically ideal. And Blisterborn down. No further blisters created. Dang it. Didn't press my parry button in time. Wow, you wanted to die without even losing your leg. Can't say I understand, but you do you. Anyway, that appears to be this place cleared out. With far few blisters created this time than last time. Actually, no, I think we might have created the same amount because I dealt with the Blisterborn over there entirely last time. So only zombies who came over here the first time would have blistered up to begin with. But we used more of the tools available to take care of the Blisterborn with less ammo expenditure, that's for sure. It's like I don't even recognize Leon anymore, taking doors instead of jumping through windows. And now to get on out of here.
encountered 3 infected and eliminated them. That's correct, sir. Do we proceed?
So the rumors were true? What rumors? The missile wasn't just about stopping the spread. Don't be ridiculous.
Affirmative. Listen up. Our objective hasn't changed. We rendezvous with the advanced party in the center of Raccoon City, then head for Ark. Our mission is to retrieve Elpis. Move out!
And now we know what's getting rid of these guys. They are being shot from a distance with an amazingly high-powered magnum. The fact that it can just obliterate a guy's entire upper body. How do you make a handgun that strong? Without giving it an enormous barrel. I mean, it's very long, but...
I thought I had a short fuse.
You would need higher diameter munitions to accomplish that, I would think.
What are we doing here?
All in good time. You'll see.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
What the hell?
The guy at the end. White suit. Can you find anything on him?
Yeah, hold on. The database is coming up empty.
So there are ghosts involved with Elpis, too.
And bring that down. Give us a bridge back. Forgot that it just straight up drops it. I wish we could skip this. Okay, Snapper has room for increased capacity, and that's it for that. Again, only stability there. We don't care too much. My classic 70 can stay as is for now. Requiem wants to be stronger. I forgot to repair my body armor. Maybe I can still afford to? I can, hooray. Also, I probably could have afforded to get level 2 body armor, which probably would have been even smarter, but whatever. don't think he knows I'm here. And he never will. These two weren't here earlier, were they? So we can get into the gas station now. And probably should. So we killed a guy there, but his corpse is gone, and now there's a guy here. Wonder if it's the same guy. I mean, it shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure we beheaded the guy who we killed. Though most corpses don't disappear in this game. There are some exceptions. One notable one being Hunk. Though I personally believe that Hunk is, in fact, dead. They could bring him back, because the corpse does disappear, but... he may be skilled, but I don't think he can fake dying to a hatchet to his neck. I don't like that this guy was able to just sneak like that. It's very rude of him. Look at me again, not going for the leg shots. Oh, the old letters do in fact stay in our inventory, so I don't need to be looking at every one of those I see. There was something in at least one of these. 4 rifle ammo ain't bad. So, something kind of funny. That gas can takes up only 1 block in our inventory. How is it smaller than a hand grenade? Or than a mixed herb? Or heck, even than just a non-mixed herb? Or a tiny bag of scrap? How is it smaller than these things?
Gotta fill this up. Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
I forgot to go up on the roof earlier. I wonder if I forgot about that. I can't still go up on the roof. You know what? We reload for that. Because I want my goodies. Need to also remember to grab that. I feel like Jill came on top of this very gas station, or at least a building with a similar thing on top of it, bisecting it. But then again, if this was the place I'm thinking of, then Toy Uncle would be like right there. And yeah, I ain't seeing it. Now 0 chance of him blistering.
Gotta fill this up. Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
Okay, so we use this on this fella. Twice, apparently. We remember to grab the scrap. And then we put it down so that we can hit that. And then we take it back. Admittedly, it would probably be much safer to just use our firearms in this section. But they give us a chainsaw. And it would be rude not to use it. How'd it get stuck in her like that when we were swinging it at a very horizontal angle? Hey, can you not push me into the fire? Can I stop getting in the fire? Well, apparently a zombie burned to death while I was being eaten. The fact that every hit I took caused Leon to dodge into different fire there was very unpleasant. Especially because since Leon was on fire, I couldn't do anything about it. Get rid of this guy before the chainsaw man shows up. Sir, How dare you lunge at me like that after taking 4 shots to the head? I imagine my difficulty adjustment is at least somewhat high at this point. Considering I have fully upgraded this handgun, 4 shots to the head used to be just a pretty much guaranteed kill. With or without a crit.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
Eight shots to the leg. Being a little more proactive with searching out enemies. Because the way I see it, if we search them out, then they can't get the drop on us, and we won't have to fight them as close to the flames. I really don't like that we can still take damage from a zombie that we are hitting with the chainsaw. I feel like we should have some grace period where if you hit the zombie with the chainsaw, their damage does not go through. Double clash. Oh. I guess clashing still does damage to them or something. Hey, my chainsaw didn't break this time. Oh. Never mind. I guess Leon knew that its blade was about to explode. How did he know? Beats me. But he knew. And while the fire may turn off in some parts of this gas station, like, say, letting us back in there, it doesn't turn off letting us back onto the roof. So the box on the roof is the most missable thing in this entire gas station. Right, forgot to actually fuel up my gas can.
All right.
Now, if Leon was a real smarty, he'd close this right back up. Because we know there are zombies inside the gas station. Dang. And he's still got a head, so he's going to blister up later. Okay, we've made everything we are currently able to make. But that's right, Leon learns to make new things in Ark. Sure would be weird if there were a bunch of zombies in here that we could throw a thing at. Talk about weird. Dude lived? There we go. Okay, traded 5 handgun bullets for 4 rifle ammo and some scrap. That is a very fair trade. Shouldn't there be a corpse right about here? Oh no, it's at the other one. And he's blistered up already. But said blister is not aware of my presence. And therefore... is not a problem. And we even got bonus points for it, so maybe it was okay that he blistered back up. Bonus points and a gunpowder large. It's not even my birthday. Let's go use some of our fuel. And where did this blister head come from? Every zombie in this direction, I eliminated in a manner that would prevent blistering. But yeah, these 2 blister heads just always show up once you've got the gas, I guess. Now the question is, can I get rid of them sneakily? There is a weapon there that I could use to get rid of one, even if it notices me. But... much easier to not even need that. Though admittedly, it is slower to sneak up on them like this than to just use the weapon provided. Thankfully, this guy was just completely unaware. And now we've got this open, which gets us up here, I suppose. Oh, right, down there, there's like guys. But this is also the only way down there, so. Lots of goodies. So there's that guy. That went through his head, but did not destroy it. I don't know that I got this scrap on my first playthrough. But I got it now. Where'd the corpse go? Well, we should be able to take Ma'am out. Never mind. She had a little bit too much situational awareness for my tastes. I know I didn't need to fire that shot, but... Sir, can you not? Now that's open, and we have our way back into the underground. Oh, right. We only got rifle ammo from that one container because it would have had the rifle itself, but this is New Game Plus, so we have to buy all of our weapons that we don't start with. Really wish we could zoom out a little farther before getting the Raccoon City map as a whole. Like, I want to be able to see the entirety of this section of Raccoon City before it takes us out to the entirety of Raccoon City. That's what I want. It'd be interesting if this was the train that a shitbird was on, but I don't believe we have any reason to believe that to be the case. Yeah, he's not going to stay looking that way. And he now knows we're here. Well, I'll take a perfect parry. I don't mind being invulnerable while throwing an axe. And there we go. What is the point of the tactical light on the alligator snapper if it's not going to actually be used? It's just cosmetic. Leon, you've got a light on your gun. Turn it on. Yeah, this definitely wasn't the train that a shitbird was on, because shitbirds result in the tops being blown off of trains. Okay, zombie that way. Whoop. And he is looking away. Three Requiem ammo, 25 machine gun, 3 rifle ammo. Not bad. Please keep looking that way, ma'am. Okay, and this takes us back south, but we want to go back north if we are to get additional goodies. And I personally like additional goodies. We know that that is a trap. But I don't have anything quiet to use. Therefore, I will use something loud. Really sad that a hand grenade does not kill a zombie by itself. A hand grenade kills a ganado by itself. And we know that Sir will get up. And I know blowing off legs isn't really going to help us much. It's not going to give Grace extra blood or anything like that. But at the very least, it'll prevent a blister. And, like, there's always the chance that it could knock them down for a melee attack. Just because it hasn't been doing so doesn't mean it can't. I guess we should be going for headshots, though, if we want melee attacks. They are much more likely to let us do a melee attack. I missed that box. We could have had 3 more handgun bullets this whole time. Oh, gee. I bet they're kind of glad they got evicted at this point. Right. They don't just give us the goodies for free. All right, that guy's not blistering up. Thankfully, once a zombie starts charging with a spear, they will not turn for anyone. Of course he had to blister up after he fell down with only 2 shots. But that ain't an issue. I feel like we got most of our ammo back. I mean, not really, but it feels like we did with 8 handgun ammo drops there. Or dropped. It wasn't 8 drops. That would result in us having a lot more handgun ammo. And I'm going to have to start using my bigger firearms soon. Okay, at least they give us something nice to make up for there not being a scope here anymore. Or no, it wasn't a scope, it was a charm. Ooh, there's also 5 more handgun ammo that I didn't grab. Okay, we're getting back even more. Gimme. How'd I miss you? Actually, he came up from this blood puddle, which means he's one of the guys that... Yeah, he was that guy. I guess he wasn't as dead as I thought. That's the second time I've had Leon interrupt him saying Sherry by grunting through a turnstile. I have yet to hear how he says it. Alright, and then we've got one last BSAA container to open right here. With a motorcycle and a not sniper rifle. But it does have the repair kit. That's right. The sniper rifle was in
Beautiful.
The last one.
Just need to get through that gate.
Is it beautiful? It looks really dirty, Leon. Maybe after a wash, but right now, no. Oh, right. The fuel here leads us to that. Well, whatever. That's fine. I should have stopped by the box to repair my body armor. Or rather, to buy level 2 body armor. I still could. It's not that far. Yeah, I probably should. It's not a small amount of credits. Buy the level 2 body armor. And then... do I even want a machine gun? I don't think I do. We'll put that on our... it is on our tack, okay. The hatchet's going to see more use than the Requiem. And the rest we can save for now. So part of me wants to get this before we go into the, well, this and this. Before we go into the Ark. Because we know we're going to have to deal with the elite troops. And being able to take them out more quietly might be useful. And judging by the map so far, we've done a decent job of cleaning out the Mr. Raccoons here in Raccoon City. Thus far, the only one we've had revealed is the one that I missed on the overpass. It's possible that the only ones I've missed from this point on are in Central Raccoon City or in the Ark. Though it's also just as possible that there are still a few in East Raccoon City that we just haven't revealed on the map yet. Scrap does not belong in the trash. That man is 100% getting up. In fact, I believe I remember him getting up. They locked this poor herb in here, but that's okay. I came to rescue it. For some reason, the elevators aren't running. No telling what that reason might be. No telling at all. Oh, right. We need to hop out, like, over there in order to get the goodies here. Where'd the corpse go? It's weird how this game remembers where corpses are, and yet they not infrequently despawn until they reload later. And you know what? That's probably what's going on with Hunk's corpse. Because, yeah, his corpse does not stay where you left it. But I'm betting it's just a case of, yeah, the corpse despawns because of a load trigger or something. Not, oh, he's secretly still alive. I have got way too much gunpowder. Or, no, way too much scrap and way too little gunpowder. That's what it is. Make as many shotgun shells as I can, and then we'll also make some handgun ammo. Because we are pretty good on rifle ammo. Leon, you've jumped down farther than that. Don't act like you're super scared. Sure, that was 20 years ago, but still. I wonder, if we got the 3 handgun ammo there, and then somehow missed every shot here, would we just be stuck? Is there a way back from here? Wow, look at that. No running start jump. For a moment, I thought that said lol. But then I noticed that those are squares and it only looks like lol because we've got the shading on specifically the corner that makes it look like an L. Also, sir definitely going to get up, didn't get up. I mean, his corpse disappeared, but he didn't get up. Disocclusion on a reflective surface does not play nice with the path tracer here. And if memory serves, the one on the right lets go first.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. And if memory serves, there's also no goodies to be got by turning back and looking at the tops. Yep. And now to deal with man's unbreakable glass. Goodbye to those two. And goodbye to those two. Wow, really? He's on that one specifically? I don't like that making them drop keeps me from getting loot. Dude's got a grenade. I wanted to shoot it before he got up. Thankfully, you can still shoot it after he gets up. Oh! Didn't realize that would drop so many sections. Considering that was more than 2 sections away from me, I don't believe I had any reason to suspect that I might die to that. I wonder. Nope, no bonus credits hanging out over there. Goodbye, sirs. Don't know why he staggered backwards there, but kept him from dropping with his buddy this time. Okay, so he's just on all 4 of those, is he? Come on. There you go. I don't like this one bit. I especially don't like that he managed to get me from behind. Really? Yeah, no, if I shot that, I would have been gone. Yeah, you know what? There. That was not clean at all. So, once again, goodbye to those two. Sir, you want to get up? If I shoot that, does that just immediately end me? It does. Okay, so if we make it so that there's no way for us to get where we need to be, it drops the glass out from under us too. I guess that makes sense, rather than have us be stuck in an uncontinuable situation. Really wish that guy wasn't spread across 4 of these. I also really wish that he would have just fallen as he was getting up there, like it looked like he should have. Okay, so this guy, we actually need to not kill him over there. So this panel should be fine. And then that guy we can drop where he is. And him we can save a bullet if we wait until he gets up on his own. And then we can drop that and we can continue on. So once we do go up, there are definitely going to be additional enemies. We know that. Question is whomst and whermst? Well, that's whomst. Ow. Okay, well, he is taken care of. I see another grenade. Okay, got rid of him. Ow, ow. There. Took a few more shots than I would have liked. But we appear to have dealt with all the guys here. And now we are off of the crumbly part of the tower.
Okay, let's find those detonator parts.
Gee, I bet they're in the yellow box.
Picked up the relay.
Okay, one component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
Okay, let's fix up this body armor. Snapper is already as upgraded as we can get it before finding the last few Mr. Raccoons. Attack only has stability to gain, so... Actually, we can further up the reload speed of this thing, as well as its power. We don't have a charm on it. You know what? Let's put this charm on it and see what it's like not using a scope on this boy. It's not ideal, but it'll work for now. Might want to increase its stability sooner rather than later if I'm going to go scopeless, though. Because I do believe stability influences the muzzle shake here. Whatever you want to call it. Muzzle sway. Something. A fine trade for one handgun bullet.
That'll get me down.
So that one we can reliably sneak attack. This one does not appear to have had his head explode, which isn't ideal. That one did. Like I said, reliable sneak attack. And sounds like we in fact did not get his head, and he became a problem. And isn't there someone hanging over the edge here? I don't see him. So there's our blister. Oh, no, that wasn't the blister. That is. No idea where this guy came from. Dang, that killed him, so he's probably going to blister up. Would have liked to get more than one of them with that. Gladly take some scrap. Okay, and I think this is the only guy who still knows we're here. And he might blister up very shortly. But we should be able to take out this blister without too much trouble. Especially if we make use of that. Can sneak this guy so that he cannot blister. And then is that blister going to keep walking? It is, but it's going to turn towards us, so we're just going to make use of this. Thank you, Leon, for being invulnerable during that animation. Also, how did we explode that? Did this guy throw it when we never got anywhere near it? Wow, really? We kicked him and he didn't even go down for the... Whoops. Kicked him and he didn't even go down for the count. Well, at least that guy isn't blistering, and neither is his buddy. And this opens to a hole, which we don't need to drop into. Handgun bullets, we like those. Large gunpowder, we like that. And up there, we will be able to drop a thing on people. Hey guys, this way please. Whoops. Leon, you gotta stop so freely jumping off of buildings. Did we just blow off a leg? Well, that time we blew off a leg. I can say that for sure. Okay, now gotta get past these two. Rude. I don't like getting grabbed from behind. Would much rather get grabbed from in front. I was hoping I'd smash someone with that. I don't think I did. Rude. Well, at least the blister we dealt with pretty easily. Oh, there is still another lady. Ooh. Hello, ma'am. Didn't even stay down for an axe finisher. Yeah, we can turn this, lower this side.
Now for the other side.
But before the other side, we open this up and get our body armor repaired. So now that we've increased stability on the rifle, yeah, that does really rein in the muzzle sway. So maybe stability is worth more than I've given it credit for. Looks like that was the last of our scrap. And looks like this man up front just doesn't want to be sneak attacked, which I can't blame him. Oh, I was really hoping that would penetrate and get both of them. They were almost lined up for it. But nah, he's gonna blister up now. Sounds like someone else already blistered up. Oh. Leon, you used to be able to parry a man's arm off with a knife. Why can't you do it with a hatchet? Alright, now, fingers crossed the guy up here does not drop a freaking scrap this time. And we know there's going to be guys up there. But we do have tools to deal with them. Oomst. Ah. Uh-oh. Missed out on using that for chainsawman. Oh. He was kind enough to jump down instead of coming down the ramp. As if he had come down the ramp. No, sir, that's not for you. I was gonna say, if he came down the ramp, we wouldn't have been able to use that explosive on him, but apparently it didn't matter. Right, it's leg then head, if we want to get rid of a blister with just 2 shotgun shots. Oh, he was remarkably close. How strong are your legs? Dude's got legs of steel, and I mean, I can see that they're armored. But, like, he's staggering and a lot of blood's coming out. There. And his chainsaw doesn't survive the de-legging. But it didn't need to, because he was the last guy standing. Which he wouldn't have been able to do if he didn't have 2 legs. Yeah, it looks like the other handgun ammo is up above. Probably. Oh. Oh. Can't believe his leg took, like, a full load of shotgun shells, plus most of a load of sniper shells, or bullets. Dude's leg should not have been that durable. And good, there's no scrap there this time. No unclaimable scrap. And now this part, which is pretty much them begging you to use all of your shotgun ammo, you don't really have to. That said, oh, we left handgun ammo. I don't want to leave handgun ammo behind, even if it's just 4. Just imagine how set Grace would be if she was following Leon through here. But no. She's ahead of Leon. Missing out on all this blood. Oh. He didn't drop scrap, but he still dropped something. I really don't like that stuff can spawn on enemies who will never drop into the playable area. That's... There we go. So let's... Actually, let's repair our body armor. Oh, we don't need to repair our body armor. Then let's... make our sniper... or our shotgun more stable, apparently. And then we'll make our sniper more stable. And then we can't afford that. Then we'll drop a save. And then we will ride the elevator. So ideally we use 1 grenade and a handful of handgun bullets here. And 0 shotgun.
You'll have to take the next one.
Because they stagger easy here. And so long as we just routinely melee attack whoever is closest to us, it'll knock all the rest back. It'll often knock guys off. And we will have at least somewhat less to deal with. I like how that corpse just kind of slid off. Dang it, I missed the prompt. Okay, we'll use a little bit of shotgun as a treat. And now we're not completely out of shotgun shells going into this next bit.
This is my lucky day.
So there's a bunch of enemies in this pool. There's a bunch more enemies coming over there. We can just go right by them, completely ignore them. They're not a threat to us. If we just press on ahead. Problem is, if we don't just press on ahead, we get a lot of credits. Really wish this lady hadn't grabbed me from behind. So, will our autosave put us at the top or the bottom of the elevator? The top. Well, this just means we have a chance to deal with this without using any shotgun ammo.
Now what? You'll have to take the next one.
Stop grabbing me from behind, people. Well, so much for him. I'll take a perfect parry. Saves us the grenade. Alright, we made it through that with less handgun expenditure and 0 grenade and 0 shotgun expenditure. That was quite decent. Alright, let's throw this that away. Get a bunch of kills. Some not kills. Okay, you know what? It's okay to spend some shotgun shells. Sir! If I shoot you 4 times, you are supposed to flinch. Well, I'm running out of handgun ammo here. At least I got a lot of points. And I only had 1 scrap. Cool. Maybe one of these kind fellows dropped some. That would be nice. Oh. She had a thing over her head. I could have done a sneak attack finisher on her if I had noticed before I turned around. And looks like nobody dropped anything. So all we got for using all our handgun bullets there was credits. But hey, credits are fine. I like credits. They have value. That's kind of the whole point, is they are a unit of value. A unit of currency, rather. And currency has value. Okay, let's repair our body armor. Upgrade the Requiem again. And then we're broke. Wait, oh, okay, right. So now we've only got Cedarbrook Apartments to go through. And this will forever bug me. Still no idea why they set up a mortar indoors. Right. I don't have handgun bullets. I could shoot it down with a shotgun or a rifle bullet, but I think we are better off waiting until we do have handgun bullets, which might be right here. Nope, we got bullets for everything but handguns, pretty much. And unlocked this from this side. Not that that accomplishes anything other than just opening this up. Gee, I bet we'd have handgun bullets if I was allowed to keep the ones, or take the ones that the one guy dropped outside the playable area. Right, we are about to get the crank. Who was gun? Were you gun? Or were you gun? He was gun. Using my rifle to knock a helmet off a guy is clearly not ideal. Hey, look, handgun ammo. I know just where to put it. I feel like the rifle should have enough penetrating power that it can still do damage through a helmet, but no. First shot just knocks the helmet off. Trade 1 handgun bullet for 2 Requiem bullets. Not bad. Now let's go back in the parking garage to use the crank in the other spot that we can crank. Because let me tell you, I like using my key items until they are no longer usable. Especially when there are goodies on the line. And, right, there is something still crankable because we need the crank to be able to continue in the apartments. Yay, more handgun ammo. Rarely am I so pleased to see handgun ammo instead of another type. He's faking. Didn't he have friends? He did have friends. Stacked hand grenade, tracking module, shotgun shells, some more Requiem ammo. Not bad. Well, he's never blistering. Not that I think it would matter terribly if he did blister. We've got 16 Requiem bullets, and we've got no body armor. Let's fix that before we go upstairs in the apartments. Even if it is a little bit of a hike. Considering we're about to deal with the mortars. Body armor. There we go. And I don't believe we can afford this. Yeah, we cannot. We can't even afford that. Okay. Onward. I think it's actually faster if we go this way now that we've unlocked the one-way door. Pretty sure my first shot should have detonated that, but oh well. we are done cranking.
Part should be just up here.
Let us go in before we go up. Because in gets us one thing of rifle ammo, but also more. We'll grab that later. No Mr. Raccoon there. Sir, that is not a toy. Continue not playing with it. And saw these guys coming down from above earlier. Yeah, please hurry towards it. The explosion may not have killed the second guy, but it at least put him within melee range. And we might as well drop down and grab this now. Dang it. There we go. Though admittedly, that does keep this guy from getting mortared. Wow, really? It force moved my camera to look at the mortar that wasn't going to fire. And with this guy down, we can get in here nice and easy. Got rid of him, no trouble. And that mortar is done. So now we've just got that one and the one even higher up. Oop. I don't want to be there. Where I want to be is over here. Where Sir has a grenade. But we had body armor, so we're fine-ish. I don't like that his head stayed on. And now we can use this early. So, goodbye to that mortarman. Goodbye to this grenadier. Well, that guy looks like he was looking at a little too fast. Okay, he's not getting up here. And neither is he. Now it's just him and him. And it turns out that there actually is some rubble here that gets cleared out by dropping a mortar in that hole. So there actually is an item that you get only by dropping a mortar there. So hooray. I told myself that that my dropping a mortar there got me an item on my first run, and in fact it did. Anyway, using that mortar early definitely makes it easier to clean out this area. Uses a lot less ammo too. Right, we gotta jump down and then the enemies show up. I guess we jump down here and then they show up. Or maybe we even have to go forward to here. Okay, now they're here. So now we just beat feet back to the mortar. And get rid of these guys without spending a single bullet. This one blistered up, but that blister doesn't know what he's in for. Just in case. I'm pretty sure the first mortar got him, but still. Just making sure that everyone I can see has been mortared again, even though I don't believe mortaring a corpse can prevent a blistering. Because I don't think corpses that have been deemed corpses, even if they are on a blister timer, count for anything. Like, I don't think you can hit them in a way that harms them. And I know there is a box around here that I did not grab earlier. I won't complain about 5 handgun bullets. Not when we ran out earlier today. Alrighty. So now we've got all the detonator stuff.
Got the signal receiver.
Great work. Time to head back to the gate and put it all together.
That's the plan.
And then it will be time for gun games on motorcycles. But as far as I can tell, we have cleaned out Eastern Raccoon City of all Mr.'s Raccoon. Need to repair my body armor before we get on the bike. Okay, I've got every upgrade that I can currently afford. And time for gun games on motorcycles.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
Kablooey. Old Kickstarter, huh? Fun fact, this sequence isn't even the first time Leon S. Kennedy has fought bioweapon dogs on motorcycles. If the CG movies are canon.
Just a few potholes. Stage just keeps getting better and better. Pups could use more training.
Kind of them to just give us this machine gun for this segment. Shame we don't get to keep it. Though I think this is the one that they did give us for free earlier. At least in the first playthrough. Gotta buy it yourself in the second. Okay, and there was no stopping that because he wasn't even on screen. He was hiding behind the building. Again, we really have to thank whoever put all these explode barrels right in front of every single obstacle. Well, we're gonna be hit by this, unless...
Seriously.
I have to wonder if... I'm really curious. I want to know if that particular collapse is avoidable. And looks like we can find out because our save point's right here. So we just have to go through the alley of explosives. And then... make sure we shoot Gideon more than we did. Okay, we literally cannot shoot him before this. Okay, looks like no matter how much we pump into him there, he's still gonna knock that down. Good to know.
I don't give up that easy.
They put an arrow above him, which makes it look like you should be able to stop him, but... nah. Amazing that this old bike has a good enough suspension to survive that. And keep Leon alive during it as well.
I've had enough of you!
I know the feeling!
And now for the motorcycle joust.
Come on.
I don't like that he hit me there. I don't know how to stop him from hitting me. Anyway, he's dead forever, etc. Never gonna come back.
Should have worn a helmet.
Says a man not wearing a helmet.
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Okay, so there is a Mr. Raccoon I missed here. Oh. It was right there. I even went this way. I think I just had my attention too focused on this. And there's another there, and another there. And then one more somewhere, probably in Ark. I would assume. Is there anything over this way? Just a dead end? Just a dead end. It's everyone, they've all turned. Etc. Etc. I do believe this is the first time on my channel that a remake timeline Leon has arrived at the RPD while already wearing his blues. It's not the first time we've seen any Leon arrive at the RPD wearing his blues. But still.
Can't believe it's still standing.
It's on you now.
Sherry, I'm in RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
I mean, this is a message.
That fucking guy. And Grace. Shit, she's in danger.
Does Leon know who that
Sure,
fucking
found
guy
Grace.
is?
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, he saw the video.
Expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
Yeah, Leon saw the video of that fucking guy dealing with the BSAA, so yes, he knows who he is. Yeah, this is a message direct to Leon. They removed an L and changed the order of the things to make it be Leon we come instead of welcome Leon. Now here's a weird fucking door. And in fact, they added, or rather they didn't forget to make it so we could find the L that they removed over there. And then the L over here is the one that was extra to begin with.
Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
The key is there. You can see it. But I guess we haven't set the flag from seeing the scavenger hunt clues. What if we look at that? Does that let us? Nope. We actually got to go look at them in person, I guess. Or maybe it's a flag that gets set later. Like maybe for visiting the STARS office to begin with.
Jesus.
Well, he's not getting back up.
Rest easy, officer.
Hey, Tofu, you want to show your face? Or your jiggly body, I guess? I'm sure he'll show up later. Also, it turns out the checkout slip in Wesker's desk did not appear because I pressed X additional times. If we just watch for a second. There it is. Whatever was holding it up couldn't keep it up for too long. Apparently you have to examine that in order to be able to pick up the book in the library. Shame we can't do anything with Jill's beret. So what's going to be in here now that we have the charm? A fat lot of nothing. So even so much as putting in the code is just a waste of time. Again, those are not the symbols we used to solve that puzzle. It bugs me that they did that. Can we open this from this side? We sure can. We only opened it from the other side before. And now we know what happens if you shoot tofu. And this is not the officer we took down earlier. So there's no telling where he came from. But there is telling where he is never going to be again. Okay, only one shot per appearance. Never saw him through this window before. I had heard there were 3 places he could appear, and now we've seen all 3. Hooray. Oop. He's really active today. Right. We got the key. That goes into the office, not the STARS office. And there's an outbreak reference. And a bunch of other references. And no goodies to grab because I believe there was the STARS emblem before, but we already got that, so we don't got to worry about it. Let's repair our body armor. It's not very damaged, but it's a little damaged, so we might as well. And looks like there's a Mr. Raccoon in the library. Right, can't get in the library from here. Again, not the symbols we used. Some of them didn't even appear on the dials originally. So Mr. Raccoon looks like he's probably up there, maybe? I hear him. I don't see him up here, though. But I also no longer hear him. I was thinking that maybe he'd be up on top of the skylight, but no. So he's got to be down here. Which, yeah, that tracks considering his icon's on the second floor and not up above. Where are you, Mr. Raccoon? You'd think it wouldn't be so hard to spot a wiggly white doll against all this brown. That's why I'm looking inside the cabinets. But he doesn't appear to be hiding in those. Oh, it just looks like more books. Looks like there's a space inside this bookshelf that maybe he is hiding within. And if I can't find the answer, it might be to just throw a grenade in there. It's worth a shot, right? Though, the fact that the trajectory indicator does not seem to have it slip through the crack. Yeah, that was just a waste of a grenade. I still hear him dancing away. So that grenade didn't even get him. Where are you, raccoon? How did I just send a book flying? I guess some of these books are physics objects, and that one definitely had some physics applied to it. Yeah, I definitely hear Mr. Raccoon. I just don't got eyes on him. He sound... Oh. I got eyes on him. Sneaky little bugger. I don't think we can hatchet that one. Well, maybe we can. There we go.
The ruins of the Raccoon City Police Department.
Why did you bring me here?
I'll explain everything. You don't have to be afraid. You need to understand.
Apparently that's just the end of their conversation.
Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer.
Who doesn't know what he's talking about?
Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
to hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
Do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
Doctor, we can't contain them.
Sedate them now! Are you kidding me? Get out of my way!
Hey, are you awake? What? Where did everybody go?
Who knows? We'll find out next time, because it is time for me to call this a stream. So, thanks, folks, for dropping by, and I will be back tomorrow. Not at the normal time. We'll be doing a later stream, though not going to be able to do the whole all-night thing. But a later stream tomorrow, when we will hopefully actually finish up this game. See ya then, friends.